Welcome back, folks. The ABCs of Home Improvement here. Put down your cup of coffee and give us a call at 651-1110. Your encyclopedia for all your home improvement needs. I'm here, Lee Durario from Arca Future, and we got Mike Ash here, a kitchen cabinet representative and salesman and distributor, and we have Earl Slick, our energy consultant, and our sponsor today is American Design and Build. Give them a call for all of your design and build needs. 283-6763, 845-EXCHANGE. Today's topic, again, is selecting an architect and what the architect does for you. And just to recap from the beginning of the show, the first thing was to check exactly what types of projects the guy's done or gal, see if they completed the type of work that you're looking to do, talk to some people, references, neighbors or people in the area, see some of the work they produced. And then you move forward into the interviewing process. You interview a few people, and again, it all came down to one thing, that they could translate your information to a design that you would like, that will meet your budget, and it will continue forward, and you'll be able to complete the process with the design build firm.
So what's the next process on that?
Okay, so the next process is now we have to create design drawings, preliminary schematics that will be the tools that we need to create the documents to make the construction. So the architect would basically then sit down with the homeowner, come out to their site, and give them
measure?
Not field measure. First, he's going to talk with them and figure out concepts, like we said, the bubble diagrams. From there, they discuss their budgets. Now, a good architect would know approximate costs and know if their square footage and their needs are going to meet their budget. And at that point, this is where the translation starts to get lost. If you're going to be a good architect and direct the people appropriately, you should tell them if their budget is not in line with the project. This is the first mistake that folks make, is they don't want to hear no, they want to hear yes, yes, yes.
But if it's realistic.
It's got to be realistic. Now we're sitting around the table, we have the bubble diagrams, and we want to...
You don't want to burst their bubble.
No, they don't want to burst their bubble. I'm the first one to tell you if it doesn't meet the requirements, because I don't want your bubble to be burst after you spend $5,000 or $10,000 with me on your planning process, and then you're going to go to another guy and spend the same amount of money to do that with another architect. So American Design and Build, this is why I'm going to get back to this. Mike's got someone on line one here. I don't know who's there, Mike. Okay. All right, so what we've got here...
Kitchen customers can wait right now.
Kitchen customers. So we're getting together the design, and what we want to do is try and figure out the budget and the design. We've gotten to that point, so now the schematic drawings are done. We have a computer system that does computer animations, does graphics, so at the preliminary stages, we can get wireframe three-dimensional drawings up to show you what your concept would look like in 3 dimensions, so there's no guesswork about... I didn't understand or I couldn't visualize. And if you don't get that concept, we come back with a second or third set of drawings so that you as the homeowner will understand the process, understand the design, understand where the money's going. This is a very important part as well, is the communication, as Earl says over there. Must always communicate, and this is something where the architect, since he's been versed in this and schooled in this, goes through it sometimes very quickly, and the homeowner, because they're afraid to say, well, I don't see it or I don't understand. Everybody, again, yes is everybody, and you wind up going through the design process and not really coming up with what the homeowner wants. So we try to, take our time in that step. That's the important, critical step. And if it takes a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever.
Sounds like a translation from what they thought they wanted to what they're really getting.
And what they see, what they think they're going to see, and what they really are creating. That's where the architect, again, can direct. So
it's creating like a working drawing, it sounds like to me.
Well, then once those drawings are approved, let's say, and you have those, you have one more phase if you want to, color selections and material selections before you go into the working drawings, because that will also affect the budget. If you want to do stone versus vinyl, or if you want to do a hardy board or a specialized material, a stucco on the exterior versus just a regular vinyl siding, prices could go up 80%, 70 or 80%.
I think that phase gets really touched when they go look at other projects.
And right, so
and they create the little portfolio that they're going to start bringing in at that point too.
Correct. And then we take those textures again after they've come up with the schematic designs, and we see what that second floor looks like, and they decide, underneath the main floor area, we want to put some stone across, and we'd like to put a little front porch on. Can we see how that looks? Versus we want to do brick and a little portico, just a small little section with 2 columns and a little roof over the center door. So you can give them at that stage alternatives, okay? And again, if you work with American Design and Build, okay, there's a flat rate for that type of work versus if you work with an architect directly, which is going to cost you 3 or 4 times as much to get the same design information. So it always pays, again, to work with a design-build firm. This is one of the advantages of working with a design-build company is that you know that you're on a fixed rate for your design. Okay, so if you're on a fixed rate for your design, then you know that you can spend a little more time developing a concept and keeping it nice and clean and the way you want it. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because everyone needs the space. They just don't know how it's going to finalize and look.
Right.
And I think that's a major thing with people who don't do this on a regular basis.
Well, that's why design build for a renovation project is really a great
Makes sense.
opportunity for
Makes
a homeowner.
sense.
Okay, they really should at least look into the process. If you don't understand what the process is, you can go online. You can go into the AIA, American Institute of Architects, and look under marketing and design build services, and you can see what that process entails and why it is a little more advantageous as well as getting your project done a little faster. So if you're in a time constraint as well, you don't have to worry about the overlap between the architect and the general contractor. You really
There's a big gap in between those two
That's
times.
right, and you lose months and months in the communication process because if the architect is not tied in with the construction management end of the project,
You lose a season.
yeah, you lose time, and a call to the architect's office could take 2 or 3 days to get back, and then the contractor's gone, and it's a snowball that the next contractor in line falls away, and the next one. So it's like a domino theory. Once the process starts, if you don't have it down, what they call a critical path, okay, which will allow you to keep the contractors in line, starting and finishing, which American Design and Build has become proficient at over the last 20 years. You want to really make sure that the architect is in place for you. If you don't use a design build concept, you can go with the architect as construction manager, and again, he will then interface directly with the contractor and work as a surety to control the funds and control the process.
I think it sounds amazing it's available today.
So, well, and again, it's amazing what you can do with the computers today. We work on Macintosh computers, and we have great animation and visualization tools that we can use. And it all depends on what you want to see and where your budget is, how far you can go with that stuff.
I know, I've seen some of your drawings. It's amazing that they can actually see a final product all done.
Yeah, if they're interested, you can go to our website, www.archifuture, ARCHIFUTURE.com, and you can see some of the work and some of the renovations that we've done, and also some of the animations and visualizations on some of the projects there at the website. And we're under construction, so we have some things that are being changed in the next week or two. If you check us out again, you'll be seeing more things. American Design and Build is also changing up their website for their 20th anniversary. So within a week or two, we should have a bunch of projects up for you folks to take a look at. And I know you're shy out there, but again, 651-1110. We like to give this information out, but we'd like to hear from you out there. Let us know if you're out there. Put down the cup of coffee, get away from the window, give us a call.
Someone's doing remodeling.
Somebody's out there remodeling. We hear the hammers in the background here, so give us a call out there, okay? What do you want to talk about now, Mike? Let's get into the working drawings. You want to go into the working drawings?
I think that's important. That's the actual contract. That's what people have to go look for the people to do the actual work, and they understand what you want.
Okay, so working drawings, okay? Construction documents, drawings, plans, maps. There's all different terms for it. The correct term in the construction field is construction documents. They are your contract documents between the homeowner, the architect, and the builder. And this is the roadmap that is now completed off of your schematic designs to your finalized designs.
Finalized designs,
Right?
right.
And now you're going to move forward, and you have to create documents that have to go to the building department